Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that the death penalty has been practiced for years, for decades, and we see no harms of doing that. And we'll prove in my speech why is it that in our case. First, let me say some rebuttals about the point that they made that the children under 13 years old are getting raped. I see in this point that they are harmed emotionally, which means that they will be harmed, and this will be the point that they are supporting for child abuse, because we don't want these people to get harmed, so we are doing this for deterring these actions from happening. And we see that even if this is a point they can attack us, but this point is irrelevant in the first place. So let me move on to my model. So one more clarification. I would like to extend on the characterization that they made on the death penalty and the crimes that they made. So our model is basically based on the status quo. We just do the death penalty by injection for severe crimes only. Not severe crimes does not include only raping, but also many actions such as first murder degrees, which we are focusing on that case only. Which means the first murder degrees means that the people who killed another person intentionally with no legitimate reasons, and it was a clear evidence showing that he is the one who is the murderer, and the court will justify this also. And the clear evidence in this case means they showed clear fingerprint or reality videos of this action happening in the first place. So what are the harms of this debate? That's the burden on our side is that we think that by following the other side paradigm is going to promote inequality. And also I'll prove that in my arguments. There are basically two arguments in my speech. First, the justification why we should not ban it. As I have told you, there's no harms of doing this. We have been practicing this for years, for decades. So this will, at the end of the day, cut down all problems. By you sending those inmates to jail, you will not be able to cut down problems at all. Why? Because when we put these people, when we end these people's lives, he is not going to definitely do this anymore because he is dead. He cannot do this crime anymore. So we are ensuring that these crimes by these people will not happen at all. And when we do this, many people will not be able to carry on with the crimes they are doing. So which means that we are decreasing the violence happening in our society. And also, it guarantees 100% with this, but know that there will be increase of violence. But on their side, I believe that there will still be violence happening after they are released from jail. And let me elaborate why. Because first, the characterization of jail. When you were put into jail, you stay in one room and just being fed by the people. You get nothing to do, so your mind may be crazy, driven crazy by the environment also. And which means that they will be insane at the end of the day. And also, when these people are insane, they will get urged because they might be thinking what they are doing wrong. They are doing for the sake of themselves. But in the reality, we can see that this intentionally crime committing is really wrong, although they may think that it is correct. And also, after they are released, they might take revenge on these people who put them into the jail or put them into judge them. And also, there's no guarantee that these people, when they are put into jail, they will not kill people, they will not torture people, they will not fight against each other in the first place. So in order to prevent this, we think that by doing the death penalty can 100% avoid this. And also, or if they are tortured, they might, when they feel torture in the room, they might commit suicide. As we have seen many people who have been put to jail, they commit suicide because they are crazy. And this, I think, is totally equal to death penalty. But what death penalty is better is that we do less torture. By society, you'll be more torture. So even if the purpose of prisons is to turn people into from bad into good people, even if they are good when they are released, we still see that there is a chance of these people who are released going to get revenge by the people who they kill or their families. That family will be very angry on these people, and they will, at the end of the day, create more. This will, at the end of the day, encourage more violence and more crime in our society. And also, the opposition, the government side might have come up with a lifetime jail. We see that there's no justification of doing this at all. Even if there is, this will promote inequality. Why? Because people are paying tax to the government to let these people be fed. So this is unequal and unfair for the people who pay tax. And also, we see that these people have killed another people or being raped, but what they receive is not what they should deserve. They should deserve the same thing that they have to. So we are promoting equality under our paradigm. My second argument will be about deterrence. How this will create the deterrence? First, by doing the death penalty, I think it sends a strong message to the society that this is a severe crimes happening in our society. So we don't want this to happen, and we would like to guarantee that these kind of criminals will not happen at the end of the day. And what will happen when there's after the death penalty has been released? What will happen? They'll get scared of the law, and what will happen if they get scared of the law? Let me give you an analogy. When students are scared of the rules in the school, they try to not breaking that. They try to follow that. And I see that the majority of them is doing that. So I think it gives a strong message to the society and will create the deterrence in the first place. So we see that there will be benefits for the society as a whole if we follow our paradigm. And my second speaker will be talking about what will the society be without the death penalty punishment. And thank you. Please go for us.